Three Wise Knives. I picked up these 3 knives lately. Ooh, look at those. First one. This is currently what I'm EDCing. The Kershaw Asset. I like it. I just have a Jones for badass blades, and I love the serration thing. I just love it. All my knives, all my folders will most likely have that serration thing, unless it's a cool blade, and I'll just have to have it. But, you know, I'm a budget folder kind of guy because I can't afford those big friggin' expensive ones that are out there now, like the Enzos and the Striders and the Hinderers and all that, but just gotta kind of keep it real. So that's the Kershaw Asset. That's what I'm currently EDCing. I'll show you this one. This one I just recently acquired because I just had to have it. I'm not going to show you the clip yet. But here it is. Here's the other side. What this is, SOG Aegis Tanto Tactical Folder. SOG. And see, it says SOG there too. I don't know if you're picking that up. SOG. I just love it. It's awesome. It's a beefy bastard of a knife. I wanted to EDC this, and I will EDC it, but the reason why I got this knife is because it needed a home. It needed some love. It's currently sick. It's a sick knife. Well, sick in the sense that it's sick. It needs a doctor. And like I said, this knife retails for $115, and I got under $25. And the reason why I got it under $25 was because it was used. And it's got a couple of issues with it. It's actually, you can't really see it, but it's pretty jacked up. It's used, and the blade's all scuffed and scratched, and it could use an edge. The clip is a little loose, and it's got some minor, very, very minor blade play in it. I just like it. Eventually what I like to do is maybe find a knife doctor out there that can fix her up for me and make it pretty again. But I really don't have the ability. I do kind of have the ability to sharpen stuff, and I do sharpen. I can sharpen, but, and like I said, I can make handles and everything, but I'm not really solid with taking apart folders and things. I'm just not my skills. I just don't have the skills really to do it, and I don't want to pretty much fuck it up. So, well, that's that guy. So, I do like it. I love the blade. I love the blade. The blade's badass, and I love the little SOG belt clip on it. I hate the fucking handle though. I hate it. No, I gotta stop swearing. I hate this handle. It's a hard ABS handle, you know, plastic, whatever they call it. It's just, I don't like it. It does not have a good. It's not comfortable in the hand. At least my hands. I get big ass paws. But the thing I hate about it the most is this knurled jimping right there on the underside where you grip it. It's sharp. It kind of just digs into my index finger down here, and it's not comfortable. You know, the jimping up here is awesome for the thumb, whatever, but when you're holding it like, say, like that, and you're gripping it, this shit's just uncomfortable down here. It just kind of digs in, and I don't like it. So I'd like to try to get somebody to make scales, new scales, take it apart, clean it up, that kind of thing, make it smooth and shiny and sharp, and with maybe some new handles. I don't know, maybe even some cool wooden ones or something. I don't know. But that's that. SOG Aegis Recon Tanto. Now, my third knife. I just picked this up the other day. Sorry. I talked to brother Andy over at Doberman Knives. Hi, Andy. Um, I just met him pretty much in the past week or two. We talked, and I love his knives. His knives, he makes some big bastard, beefy ass knives, and they're just fucking awesome. So currently, there could be a trade in the works. So I asked him, I want one of his knives, and he decided maybe we could do a trade. So I asked him what he wanted. He was looking for a frame lock folder. So he said he wanted the Kershaw Cryo. And so I noticed that the Cryo has been pretty popular these days. It got Blade Magazine Knife of the Year, Folder of the Year, Knife of the Year, whatever you want to call it. And it is actually made by Kershaw in China, designed by Rick Hinderer. I don't have a Rick Hinderer. I'd love a Rick Hinderer, but Rick Hinderer knives are pretty damn expensive. So he designed this guy, the Kershaw Cryo. So after me and Andy talked, he said he wanted a Cryo. I didn't have a Cryo. I looked it up. People are loving the Cryo, so I got a really good deal from a private dealer on these guys. There it is. Kershaw Cryo. Locks up. It's badass. It's Rick Hinderer designed. It even actually says it right here on the blade on the back. Something like designed by Rick Hinderer. It's awesome. It's got all of his signature shit in the back of it that he does. I'm not exactly sure what the handles are made out of, but it's really heavy. You know, in comparison to this, you know, look at the size difference. You know, this is a good 1.5 inches longer than this knife. And this knife is way heavier than this one. So, I don't know. The handles are just really heavy and really beefy and strong. So that's I don't even know if I want to EDC this because it's such a nice knife. You know, I just want to look at it and it's too nice actually. So anyway, anyway, I picked up a couple of these puppies because I got a ridiculous deal on them. So Andy, if you're watching, I know you're gonna be watching. Here's one for you, buddy. Here you go, if you still want to do the deal. Hope you find your serenity in a mad world, and I'll see you next time.